How many people can look up and see the Today Show, the CBS Evening News, CNN, and virtually every day see someone that they can say, I hired them? That is John Deering. John has been in journalism for 47 years and on the Delmarva Peninsula for about 25. He is known by many in our career as a master mentor, teaching reporters how to ask the tough questions, photographers how to get the best shots, producers how to build out a lead story. And to this day, John still goes out on every newbie's first live shot at least twice, and I still hear him taking phone calls from past reporters, now in Dallas, Nashville, Baltimore, DC. He gives them advice still and provides a listening ear that it's harder to get the higher you climb. John hired me 10 years ago, and he asked me then the same thing he still asks every prospective hire in interviews. Are you smart? Are you humble? Are you smart? Because if you're smart, you will learn and not keep making the same mistakes. If you're humble, that means you'll move forward as a teammate when you make those mistakes and even when you make those huge strides. Smart and humble also defines John Deering. And it's my honor to pay tribute to my boss, my mentor, and this year's Board of Governors Award honoree, John Deering.
This is a normal scene in our newsroom.
Show me the B block.
Yeah, that's the big boss, mentoring the newest hires.
That should have good visuals, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you want there.
Nearly 50 years into his career.
That is what has given me the greatest pleasure, teaching young journalists so they can succeed.
After graduating from the University of Michigan, John headed out west in 1980 to his first television news job. His start somewhere was KTVG in Helena, Montana.
From Helena, I'm John Deering reporting for Newsline 12.
It's here he learned his first professional lesson. A career is a journey, not a destination.
What has kept me going and what I tell others is passion. If you have passion in life and you can somehow develop passion in your work, you can keep going. The minute I lose passion, I'm done. It's as simple as that.
John's journey has taken him to 12 stations, stops in Iowa, Denver, Phoenix, Green Bay, Alaska. But John has spent the bulk of his career here in Maryland. In 2003, he became WBOC's news director. In the decades since, John kept innovating and creating.
Even if you're in a small market, reach high for excellence.
A crowning achievement for John while at WBOC, the Newsplex, an 11,000 square foot, two-story newsroom, control room, and studio.
Welcome to WBOC News.
John added big technology to a small market.
Chapter 16 on the GA ramp, ready for a present position departure.
Under John's leadership, local news keeps expanding. 4 years ago, John took the reins at Draper Media's newly acquired WRDE CoastTV and Telemundo Delmarva. But John's biggest point of pride? The people he hired and mentored. Many going on to top markets and networks.
When you teach somebody who is smart and humble, and then they go on, and then they move up in their career, it's like you're sending them out into the world. And when they call back and say, thank you for making my career successful, there's not a lot better than that.
I always thought of John, not just as a boss, he was definitely a boss, but he was also kind of a professor. I didn't go to journalism school. I never took a broadcasting class. And so my time at WBOC was like grad school, and John was kind of the dean.
You were the entry point for many of us in long-lasting careers, so I say thank you. I say congratulations. I also ask, is there a statute of limitations? Because that beautiful sign that used to be above your desk, above your door, forgiven?
John has been such an incremental part of my career as a journalist. I don't think that there would be any chance I'd be where I am today without John.
My closest friends in the business worked at WBOC too, and I think that says a lot about you. The culture that you cultivated in the newsroom, your eye for talent, and your passion for storytelling. Thank you so much for giving me my start in TV and for helping shape my career and that of so many journalists in this business. You truly are the best.
The care that you have for people that you hire, the care that you have for the community, the passion that you have for telling important stories is such a gift for any journalist who has the opportunity to work with you.
You took a chance on me 12 years ago, giving me my first job fresh out of college at WBOC. You were an incredible mentor, and you have been to so many journalists.
He wanted me not only to be patient, but also to just have gratitude for everything that was going well in my life at work, but then also outside of work. He wanted me to appreciate things not happening at the office. He wanted me to appreciate my family, my friends, my pets, and then since we're talking about John Deering, of course, the beauty of a nice glass of wine. He wanted me to appreciate it all as was happening and not always be looking to the future. So John, you were right. It's about the journey, not the destination. Thank you. You deserve all of this.
John's legacy can be seen in awards and accolades. Multiple Associated Press Awards, Regional Edward R. Murrow Awards, a George Foster Peabody Award, and of course, some Emmys. But John's legacy lives in every single journalist he has mentored, both then.
That's what we needed right there. Nice job. I really like that.
And now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage this year's Board of Governors honoree, John Deering.
Excuse me just one moment. Sorry. They said I could put stuff in the prompter, but old school. Got my bullet points, right? Anyway, look, I want to thank the Emmy Board of Governors for this honor. Put it up here, not on the floor. I've been in TV news 47 years. This is the highlight of my career, all right? And, you know, I hope that when you started long ago, you had a mentor, all right, or a series of people who could help you and guide you. Because if you did, that's great. And if you didn't, oh boy, right? You did it the hard way, and that's unfortunate. I had one. His name was Dennis Kendall. He's brilliant, and he's still my mentor. He's been mentoring me for 35 years, okay? Because we all have to start somewhere, right? And if you have a mentor, it just makes it so much easier. I still have support. I've got this company called Draper Media. My gosh, the family has owned it since 1980. They will never sell it. How unusual is that, right? And the guy running it right now, I actually saw him in that video, Bill Vernon. He's wonderful. He lets us reach for the stars. He lets us also mentor all these young journalists who hopefully you recognize some of them in the video, right? Okay, here's the boring part for you, not for me. I gotta thank our team, and most of them are sitting over here. First of all, Maddie Overturf. She's smart, she's dedicated, she's just driven, and she's wonderful, right? Ted Corriero, Ted, Mr. LA, he came to us from Los Angeles, editing big stuff out there. He helped to make that video, by the way. Thank you, Ted and Maddie. Thank you, sir. Tori Seagraves, our managing content editor, Tori, we call her T. Thank you very much. She's with Zoe Stamen, our director of digital, Zoe, pushing us to the future with her boss, Ethan Holland, who is one of the most brilliant people. I was talking to somebody earlier. Ethan may know more about AI than anyone in this room. He studies it meticulously. And so if you ever want to know about AI, give me a call and I'll connect you. He speaks all over the United States about it, by the way. Brandon Ferguson, he's the newest member of our team. A-Train, you're great. Welcome aboard. I also need to thank a few people who are here for their support. My chief meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paulie, you're the best, baby. His very significant other, Donetta Moss Gardner. She's also known as Brasco. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, but she's known as that. I want to shout out Christy Grace, Cara Dolan, my wife's lovely daughters. And finally, I want to thank my wife, Bev, my queen. Baby, you're my everything. Could not do this without her. I love you so much, baby. I love you, man. I love you, man. One more small page, if you'll indulge me. Okay. We need journalists. We need honest, forthright, fair journalists. And we need the next generation of you. And so that's what we're embarked upon now at my company, the next generation of you. And so for all the young journalists, I want to say welcome to our mission, learn, grow, succeed. And to all of you, well, I want to thank you for all you do as dedicated journalists. Thank you very much. Thank you. This way.